Hello, everyone. I am Surrenderlot the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/Choosing Beggars. Without further ado, let's get into this. It's even worse than saying, you will get lots of exposure, even in this situation. So, I am an artist. Someone messaged me saying that they would absolutely loved my artwork and wanted me to illustrate an entire children's book for them. I gave them a quote of $150 to do the entire book, and they promptly replied that my artwork is way overpriced and that they're not going to pay that much for an illustrator. Good luck with your book, lady. Yeah, okay. If they don't really want to pay that much for an illustrator, why don't they just illustrate it themselves? I mean, seriously. I think with this one, I'm gonna probably have to give this more of a 25 out of 50. I mean, at least they're not asking him to babysit their child or something. But seriously, artists have to make money somehow, and just remember, exposure doesn't pay the bills, and also good deeds don't pay the bills most of the time. Money does. Choosing Beggar expects artists to build a name for themselves, just for with exposure. And this person here says, outrageous requests I have received for personal songs from people who really don't understand how businesses work. A thread. 1. You'll need to build a name much quicker for yourself by doing this for free. Yeah. Um. Oh, and then here's the text here. Uh, oh, I didn't realize I'd have to pay. I thought with the current stage of your career, you'd be doing this for exposure and to get your name out there. Sadly, neither my rent or my bills can be paid in exposures. Happy to do a song for the price above in time for your wedding. Let me know if I can help you further. That's a bit cheeky. In my opinion, you're being unrealistic with pricing, and you'll build a name for yourself much quicker by doing these for free or really cheap to get your name out there. Talented for sure, but can't see people paying for something like that. The world doesn't owe you for living. Um, yeah, I think this person, I think OP here said it best. More or less, yeah. Sadly, neither my bills or my rent is paid for by exposure. And plus, artists have to make money somehow. Yeah. Oh, and if this choosing beggar is so confident that that if people are good enough at their job that they should just get their name out there quicker, why don't they do their job for free? Wouldn't they get their name out there quicker? I'm gonna also have to give this a 25 out of 50. I mean, seriously, I really wonder if these choosing beggars would be willing to do their work for free, just for exposure. 10th generation or newer. This should be interesting. Good evening, folks. I don't suppose anyone out there has an old iPhone no longer in use out there. 10th generation or newer, they would be willing to lend or part with for a month. My upgrade is back ordered nationwide until December 3rd, and my current phone is pooping in the bed in a big way. Well, I think if your phone is pooping in the bed, I think you need to probably go take it to a doctor or something for phones. Um, okay, but on a serious note, yeah, I don't think anyone's just gonna be willing to give you their phone for free. And also, another thing, how do they know that you're not just going to take it and just keep it for yourself or, pawn it off or something. I think with this one, I'm going to probably have to give this a 30 out of 50. I mean, I don't really trust this guy with my phone, so for a month. And also, why does it have to be 10th generation or newer? I mean, seriously. Apparently, wanting to charge for art is selfish. Uh, And this choosing beggar says, "Hey Blake, please, dude, probably a spell check next time. Uh, draw these two images I want to see how perfect you can get them. Dude, learn how to spell. Seriously, this is painful to look at. It's a challenge. How long will it take you?" "Hey, Blank. Unfortunately, I don't do art for free. I don't have very much free time, so if I spend it doing a commission, I charge for it. If you can create one and I will pay for the next one. Sound fair?" "Sorry. Unfortunately, I can't." "That's being selfish, bro." Not really, mate. I mean, seriously, I don't think you're gonna be doing a job for, free. I mean, I know I wouldn't. Uh, they usually take me 5 hours at least. The one on my status took me 8 plus hours. You could break it into 5 days and spend an hour each. If you love what you do, it won't be a trade smash, unless you of cause. Seriously, this person needs to learn spell checking and grammar. You can't do it for me, then it's still cool, and it's not the end of the world. Well, mate, Art, like I said, for the third time in this video, artists need to make money somehow. They are not going to work for exposure. This one gets a 25 out of 50. I mean, seriously, when will people get this in their heads that artists can't pay? I mean, don't get paid in exposure. They like money just like the rest of us. Too busy, just like McDonald's. And this person here says, "I am buying a vintage McDonald's playground from up near La Trobe and would like a licensed contractor to install it in my Creege, kind of like a theme park I would be starting. I am roughly 5 kilometers off the highway on a 1.5 acre lot, which is just massive. I need someone to bring concrete, do curbing, and bring in bark and sand, maybe also gravel, and run their excavator to repair and install the playground. I make decent money, so I have enough for materials. I would just like to barter for the labor. I was thinking once the playground theme is up uh, and running, you could bring your kids at least for the last Sunday of every month for a year as compensation. If your day falls on a major holiday, that visit is voided, though I am just too busy for substitution days. And we have a free range chickens and qualls, we can provide lunch for egg sandwiches, and we are thinking like $4 EA or $5 with cheese, like McDonald's. Mate, I think you're going to be searching for a very long time, because seriously, because if I'm an independent contractor and if I'm willing to build that for you, I am going to probably, if I have kids, I'm going to want to be able to take them there for free every day. For, ever. Oh, and their children would probably be able to go, there as well. I mean, seriously, with this one, I'm probably going to give you a 40 out of 50. I mean, really, you're expecting for people to work for free. Like I said, exposure doesn't pay the bills. Money does. Alright, on to the next one. Comes at $2 an hour. They have a lots of applicants. Um, this is for a social media manager that must possess communication, writing, creativity, efficiency, and top-notch organization, traditional and digital marketing, customer care, making connections, agility, data analysis, hours. Hours can be worked out with your direct team, but the majority of hours are expected to be during business hours. Note that the stipend is paid using the sliding scale as follows: 25 hours, $25 less than 30 hours a month. 30 dollars, $50, 30 hours a month, 60 hours for 40 hours a month, 70 dollars for 50 hours a month, 80 for 60, 90 for 65, 100 for 70, 200 for 80. Job types: full time, part time, internship, pays up to $200 per month. Mate, keep in mind, I know people who quite literally make over $100 a day, and they would seriously make. To give you an idea, they could work 2 days at work, and they would actually make more than this. I mean, seriously, with this one, I'm gonna probably have to give you a 45 out of 50. I mean, at least you're. I mean, seriously, if you want people to actually do a good job, you need to give them money. I mean, they'll have more incentive to work and do good at their job if they're getting offered a good paycheck. $400 a month, which is literally twice as much as the last one. For a full-time nanny job, it comes at $2 an hour. Her post has 11 applicants. Yeah, I don't think that those guys are really there to take care of your child, mate. Uh, must have a passion for childcare. Okay, childcare. Family needs a full-time nanny. Must love kids. Yeah, probably not to the loves kids to the idea that you're. I think that the applicants that you have are love kids, but not to the degree that you think. Uh, our ideal match will meet the following requirements: available Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Wanting to pay monthly $400 in our home is an option. Um, I really wouldn't have that. Must have a passion for childcare. One child, 7 months to 3 years. And this place here, the hours are this here. Mate, I'm gonna have to give you a 50 out of 50. I mean, seriously, I don't think those 11 applicants are exactly there to take care of your child. And like I said before, anybody who wants to take care of your child for not really that much is not going to take care of your child. Period. 63 sandwiches in 1.5 hours. How dare they? Um, and this review, 1 star. A last minute resort. Me and my sister went to this Subway to get 63-foot long subs. Jeez, mate. I mean, you could probably schedule it ahead of time, maybe, for my grandson's confirmation party, and we had to wait over an hour for the subs. Seriously, long wait line, and the lady who took my order seemed really annoyed with me. Yeah, mate, I think that that is a kind of a real crappy move to do. And then this person up here says, everyone who works in customer service should be legally allowed to fight one customer a year. Why am I surprisingly on board with this idea? I mean, okay, look, uh, you're kind of expecting the impossible if you really want them to get it done in like less than an hour and a half, and last minute no less. You should probably tell them in advance about them needing to about ask them if they can do that. I think with this one, I'm gonna probably have to give this a 50 out of 50. You are expecting the impossible out of Subway, and you're complaining about how long it took. I'll be bait. It was last minute. What'd you expect? I am at a loss for words with this one. Hi, I'm the actual artist who created this image. I'm sure I would I sure would appreciate it if you didn't produce this image anymore. Then this choosing beggar down here says, "Hey, can you send me your original? I want it on a shirt, not to mass produce. I just want a shirt." Yeah, how much do I want to bet you want to mass produce it, mate? Oh, and dude, what you did is basically a copyright infringement, which the original artist can in fact take you to court and which the original artist can actually sue you for and require you to take it down. With this one, for piracy, I have to give you a 50 out of 50. I mean, piracy. Really, guy? Oh, and also, you are so admirably bold, you just have to ask the original creator for more of his original artwork. I mean, that's a new one, I'll admit, but not a good thing to do, mate. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.